you customize your gamma. Do you want it minimal with short sentences, communicating mainly visuals and not words? Do you want it concise, brief paragraphs, striking a balance between visual and words? Detail, you're going to have more text. But for a landing page, extensive, many paragraphs of comprehensive content. So it can be a whole lot. This is the default mode, but you can also choose detail. Detail also means that Gamma AI is also going to add some text for you, but you can always edit. Then you also choose your visual. Do you want it to be a dark theme or a light theme? There are different templates that you can use. Okay. So let's just pick one thing here. Image source. I would say you should go for stock photos. Automatic is going to give you more of illustrations. Okay. You can try stock photos. You can search the internet for images. You can generate original images and graphics with AI. Okay, so let's just do AI images, AI image model. So it has different models here. Okay, and this is what it looks like. This model, this is the outcome. Once you toggle on it, it's going to show you what you should expect. I think I use more of imaging most times. Then art and style. I don't want it to be looking like animation, my pictures, so I will choose photorealistic. You can add extra keywords if you want to maintain consistency in image style. Then, once you are satisfied with that, it's time to generate. So you can see my generate here. So click on generate, and let's see what that will give us. It's going to take about maybe 2-3 minutes to generate the entire sometimes faster though. Okay, so can you see this? It's working like magic. But remember, whenever you're using AI, always combine it with your human touch. Never be too dependent on AI generated output. Because AI is not so smart, trust me. You give it instructions, you tell it what you want, you are still in charge. Okay, so it's still generating. Don't close this tab while generation is in progress. Okay, so you can see that welcome to Rhoda Music Academy. Your journey to music starts here. You can also do some tweak. You can see add a button. So something about this button is dark. So I'm going to change the color to purple or something. Then the theme of this card is also, let's see, frosted, clear. So we can change the text. So when you're making edits in Gamma, you are spending credits. I must put that out there. So I'm just going to change this to white, text color. Okay. Then the card styling, frosted clear. Okay, I can reduce the opacity here. Overlay color. Let's see. All right, so I think it's done generating. So each of these represent a card. Start your journey into the world of music, personalized plan. You can see it's editable. I mean, you can change the icon as well. Very easy to edit. Okay, let's keep scrolling. Does this look exciting? It's a landing page. So tailored workshop, there's something about this place that I really don't like. So I'm going to come here and change the, let's see if this will look better. Okay, I think this looks much better. So the card styling as well. I want to change the card color. I'm just showing you different edits you can make. Scholarship and financial support. The colors should be in tandem with your brand kits, your logo colors and stuff like that. Okay. Join us today for your musical journey. Do you like what you created or you want to do another one? So how do you publish? You come here, you can publish from here, click on publish or click here. If you want to make additional changes, you can use the agent mode as well to edit, to style anything, to fix the grammar and all that. It's really good. So when you want to publish, you come here. Okay, your changes have been published. View site. So I'm going to share this. Can you see it? Let me share it on the chat. So you can see that it's a goldiamanmusic.gamma.site. Okay. If you want to link it to a custom domain, you will have to buy. And if you want to buy a domain, I can recommend a very cheap, a website where you get very cheap domain. It's called namecheap.com. And as a first-time user, you get a very huge discount. I don't have a link for this, but I've been using this for 7 years for all my landing pages, websites, and stuff like that. So you come here, you check if your domain name is available. If it's available as a first-time user, for a .com, you get that $6 instead of $12. So you get at almost half of the price. So check whether it's available and you can buy from there. Yes, they are very good. Yes, go there now. And their customer support is very responsive, highly responsive. I think that's why I've stuck with them for 7 years now. All right, let's go back to Canva AI. Okay. What would you like to create? You can see almost any use case. Okay, for your social media, you can create posts from here. There's template for everything. Okay, your email marketing, your Instagram story, Instagram posts, Instagram reels. Okay, you can see websites, theme, your logo. You can create free logos with Canva, flyer, videos, and on any platform, there are templates for your TikTok, for your Instagram, for your X, Twitter, for your Facebook, for your LinkedIn. All you need to do is type it here, and you're going to get a lot of templates to choose from. These are some templates. Okay, so you want to make presentations too? Yeah. The reason I use Gamma is because I don't have to do so much edit using Gamma, but you can also create presentations from Canva. So let's go to website thing, template. So this is a website template. These are some templates you can choose from. So let's look for describe what you're after to get started. Describe your ideal design. Landing page. Music. If I don't find a suitable template, so I just did that. And these are some of the templates it came out for a music learning academy. Okay. So let's just pick one. So I can apply all, or I can combine with other templates if I want. Okay,
Sorry,
let's
can
check
you
this
try
one out.
music school? Sorry, so it can be closer to what we're doing.
Music school. You can always also create from the scratch, please. I mean, if you have a thing for designs,
Yeah, sure.
and with Canva or Gamma, you still have to be creative. Okay, you don't really have to stick to whatever it gives you. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So, okay, so there's a bit of lag. So let me try another prompt. They're giving us the same old templates. So I prefer the format templates that I saw. Okay. Let's see. Because this looks like a personal portfolio, not a landing page. So let me refresh. Okay. Let's just go to website templates. Straight up. Templates. Sites. Explore templates. So you can see a whole lot of them. So let's try the websites. Let's see whether we get better templates. Okay, you can create a blank website or try any of these templates as sample. But most of these are landing page portfolios. So you still have to put in the work when designing with Canva. Canva is great for portfolio, your professional portfolio, actually. But for landing page, I will most likely recommend Gamma. Okay. So I picked one. You can choose to customize this template. Change the colors, change the text. Our services. Okay. Frequently asked questions. You can use social media, add your social media buttons to it as well. Once you're done, you can do a preview to check if everything looks fine by you. If it does, so this explore button, what you need to do here is you're going to add a link. It should lead somewhere. Okay? Just like you're putting an hyperlink in an email, right? So let me see, what kind of link can I, maybe a Google Doc link or something, explore. Maybe it's going to take them to your e-commerce site, or is it going to take them to your social media page, or you want to do something like, oh, you want them to schedule a consultation with you. Okay, so ensure that these buttons are clickable. They should lead somewhere. Okay, you click on it, you add a link. Let me look for a link for you. Somebody give me a link or something on the chat. Let me use this as an example. So done. So it's going to become clickable. So if I'm publishing, I click on publish site. Okay, site address. Music school. Okay. Search engine visibility. I'm doing that. Social media link review. I want that as well. Continue to publish. And I publish. So it's also optimized for mobile, as you can see. So let's check our gamma once again. So for gamma, you're also going to do the same thing. This right now doesn't lead anywhere. So what do? I go back and make edits. You click on add a button, paste a link, or search for a page so that it becomes what? Clickable. No, I'm not adding a button here. I'm clicking on the button so that I can paste the link. So wherever you're saying, oh, contact us, blah, 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 anywhere you find it, these are buttons. Book your free trial session. I come here and ensure that I'm putting a link there so that it is redirecting them somewhere. Do you understand? I have to run now. So I have published this view website. So let me paste it on the chat. Control V. No. Yeah. So let's view. So this is the finished landing page. Okay. Schedule a free consultation. Remember, I said that you have to link, it has to lead somewhere. So let me click on it. It's leading me somewhere because I added a link to it. So it's pretty much simple when it comes to creating a landing page. I hope that has been valuable. And I'll take your questions for 2 minutes because I got another meeting. So you use Canva or you use Gamma. They both work well. But for preference, I prefer to use Gamma for landing pages. If you want to create a personal portfolio, a professional portfolio, Gamma also works for that. But Canva might be your first choice for that. So you can use either of the two platforms to create a landing page. I've had some of my students also create landing pages for their businesses using Gamma, and it was really beautiful. They started promoting it, they started sharing it with their network. So I want you to go ahead and try it, be creative with it, and also share with Rhoda. okay, if you have further questions. So thank you very much.
Okay,
My
can we
team.
ask question? Can I ask?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this. I wanted to confirm, I use Canva already. I'm just hearing of Gamma today, so that's great. I use Canva for NGOs, so I think that gives me more features. And the question I have here is, for the Gamma, for this one you created now, did you use your hosted, your domain? I mean, how do I even say that? I mean, for you to go live with what you just created on Gamma now, did you use
Now I
your
used
anything
used
external?
no, I used the subdomain. I didn't use the custom domain.
Okay, so when you use a custom domain, does it, so that, sorry, when you use a subdomain, that means that you are hosted on Canva
Exactly.
or
Yes.
on Gamma in this case now. You're hosted on Gamma.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, does
So
that
yes.
translate? Okay. Does that translate to your website address? Is it?
Yes, that's your website address. What I shared on the chat is your address,
So,
but it's
okay,
not customized. It's not like musicschool.com. It is,
okay, so it's
so
not
posted on the Gamma or Canva.
it's okay, and it's not going to go away anytime soon. Like you host all your stuff on it, and then it goes away one day or something like that. Things
Exactly.
like that.
That is the risk. That is the risk. So I would advise to get a custom domain so that it has a home. And Namecheap has very cheap hosting options as well.
I have them. I was just asking
Okay.
just to know. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Okay.
but if you are running maybe a promotion, something temporal, Gamma
Mhm.
or Canva would work.
Okay. I
Okay,
get
but
it.
not really as a permanent website. So that's why
I
I
get
said
it.
use it as a landing page to promote maybe something seasonal. It will
Yes.
work
Yes.
very well for you, but not
Absolutely.
as a permanent home for your
Yeah.
website. No, I
Thank
wouldn't
you.
recommend.
This was very helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any more questions, please?
Questions, ladies, before our guest speaker runs off to do her own classes. Going.
Mhm.
No one? So you all know how to do this. So because you're going to have a digital class, a digital task later on. So thank you so much for joining us today, for taking the time to do the
Thank you
session with
for
the
having me.
students, with the
Pleasure.
learners, with the trainers. I'm so used to saying students. And I hope, ladies, that you were able to gain a lot of new information and that you're excited to start using this platform, because as you have seen, it is so easy to use. Yes, it takes a little bit in the beginning, but you to figure out, for me especially, to figure out how to use it. And now I have a system, and later on I will be adding more information about how you set up your brand colors and how you can just click and insert, because you have a standard template that you would create, then it goes faster. Okay, so thank you, Madame
All right.
Moses
Thank you for having
Zola,
me.
for joining us. We really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay,
much for having me.
see you then next
Bye,
time.
everyone.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, ladies, can you share how that session was? Any feedback, comments?
Rhoda, please share your Gamma link so that.
I've pasted it. Let me repaste that. Let me just from the site. I enjoy Gamma if I have to do carousels, because for me, I find Canva very good for one page, but when you have to design different pages, technically it is just too tricky for me. So let me share that with you quickly. And also, like our trainer has demonstrated, it is selection and go, but it becomes even easier to use if you set up your profile better with your brand and your brand colors. And every time you post, you just click on that and change the information. So let me share that with you. And then we're just taking a little break, 2 minutes, to stretch our legs, and then we're going to continue with our session. I will post it in the chat, was that gold? But for the rest of you, just take a 2-minute break. I usually refer to it as a bathroom break. You know, ladies, we always have to use the bathroom more than the men do. So just a very brief bathroom break, and then I'll share the link, reshare the link before we continue. Okay.
Hi, Rhoda. How are you? You're muted.
What message are you going to bring to the ladies today? I give you 10 minutes of speak time if you
10
want.
minutes to say what? No, thank
Just
you.
2
I'm not
minutes.
saying anything. I'm just
Yes,
a
I can
visitor to your class. I just
okay,
had
can see you're very
Afrocentric.
tired.
I just had
Oh,
Afrocentric take my class through my Google business, and
yeah,
that was very interesting.
yeah.
So
So that is
we
what we're also
overshot
going
on
to
time.
do.
That's why I joined you a little late.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm,
No problem. We still have a time. I'm going actually over time because the Canvas
mm,
session took longer
mm,
than what I anticipated. So
mm.
probably for the next 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah. No, you're welcome just to observe. We're not going to
Okay.
have
What session are you what module are you guys doing?
today we're looking at the virtual e-commerce, and this was now linking to their online presence. So either doing the website or a landing page, and then deciding which is best for you. Yeah. So
Nice.
today they
I
will
came
have
in
to do that. Yeah.
I came in as the website demonstration was about to end,
Yeah.
and I'm definitely also going to see if I can invite her to do it for my ladies as well.
Yeah.
Although our next session next week is physical because it will be
Yes.
our wrap up as well. So,
Okay, great. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
Alrighty.
That is
I'm
good if
sure
you,
you,
in one, you know, if all your participants are in one area.
yeah,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Okay,
So for
I'll sit in
yeah.
and
Okay.
listen. Please
Yeah.
don't
Thank
invite
you.
me. I'm not saying anything.
No problem. I can see you're still tired. Okay. Yeah.
And I got a terrible cold and
Oh gosh.
cold.
Yeah.
So considering how I pushed everything into such a short time frame.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna continue. Okay. Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you. We're welcome. Let's look at sharing this action plan. Just go back. Ladies, welcome back. Let's continue. I need 10 minutes of your time to do that. If you are here, ready to start, just wave, heads up, anything to let me know that you are here. Okay, so thank you. And let's Thank you. You can write what we're going to do, and she has given her a LinkedIn, so connect on LinkedIn. Your digital task for today is going to be about this session. And I've given some information in the WhatsApp group, but we'll follow up on that, and I will tell you exactly when that post is going to go live, and it's also going to create visibility for you. So before you comment on the LinkedIn post, I would like you to set up your landing page. So then you can then in the late evening comment on that, and then put a link in to go back to your profile. That is what you use commenting for. You comment, you share an idea, and if you want people to know something about you, you add a link to the post that you want them to know about, you want to highlight. So I suggest that you do that and create a post on your landing page. Okay, ladies, but a little bit about that. Let me
I'm
share.
not too clear on what you said, Rhoda. Sorry. I'm not-
Okay, so what we're going in the group, I've said you have a new task, and you are going to create a, because we're still doing commenting for reach, visibility, etc. Remember the 4 C's you practiced last time. You're going to comment on my post, which I'm going to do about the session. Then I'm going to ask a question directed to all of you. And then you are going to then comment on it. It's your impressions about the session. But I want to extend this to create visibility for your own profile by saying, set up your landing page in Canva. If you struggle, I'm here to help you. Then if you didn't set it up, it's fine, but there's this opportunity for you to do it. So when you comment on my post, in the comment, you can refer them back to your profile, but in your post, then have to have something very interesting, exciting, for you to gain visibility, for followers, customers, whatever your focus is going to be. But if you want to take it a little bit further, then if you have time after the session, spend 40 minutes to 45 minutes on creating your Canva landing page. Then you can post the link in the comments. And it's an excellent way to make people, to let people know about you and about your projects. Yeah? Is it clear?
Yeah. Thank you, Rhoda.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that is going to be then awesome visibility for you to have with your customers or clients. Okay. Yeah? Okay, no other questions? Okay, let's do this. I have to now reshare. Okay, so let's earlier on, let me just share sound. Earlier on, I asked you to chat about the situation with what do you call it, with a case study. Okay, so I want to ask you to give feedback. Okay. Yes, but just give me a minute. Zoom is just asking me to do something funny here. Hold on. Okay.
Hello, everyone. I think Rhoda is having network issue. Let's give us a moment to reconnect. So while we are waiting for her to come back, can we share our major learnings from this training so far? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, she's my colleague. We are working together on this project. So while we are waiting for her to reconnect, in terms of setting up your online presence, that we can discuss that while she's coming back. Hello?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so I would like you to share feedback on your okay, can you see the screen? Yeah. Okay. On the discussion. Okay. So whoever was in your group, can you share the discussion based on what your group has decided on? Who would like to go first? You know what I'm talking about, hey ladies? Hello, anybody?
Okay, so the time was really short for the.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
We were not really, we were supposed to talk about the screenshots you asked us to take.
Yeah.
But before we got around to sharing the screenshot or reading out what was there, the time elapsed. So we had to go back to the main room.
Okay, so anybody else? Based on the situation with the person that Anika, who's in accounting, and she's offering specialized services to small enterprises in Sri Lanka. What type of social media should she consider?
We spoke about LinkedIn and maybe Facebook, but definitely LinkedIn because she's trying to get other businesses.
Exactly. So on LinkedIn, that's where you'll find professionals. And I want to highlight this specific point that Lani has made, that the platform you choose to use for social media, the social media platform for visibility, to sell, to connect with customers, should be the one where you would find your customers. Okay, so she wants to offer professional services. LinkedIn offers professional services. Professional, so there is where you can find your customers. Okay. Any other person? Anybody else? Okay. What about Facebook? Anybody came up with Facebook? No one? Hajara, I haven't heard your name yet. Adelaide, I haven't heard your voice yet. Tandenda, Primrose, tell me what other options can she consider? Adelaide? I know people had some issues, connectivity issues. Primrose?
Yes, I'm here, Rhoda.
Okay, lovely to hear your voice. So tell me, if you look at her situation, because I want you ladies to understand, you're going to need to choose the platform where you can find your customers. There's no point in being on a platform. You put all your energy in there and then you don't find customers. So based on her situation, what would you recommend? We said LinkedIn, and then you can also use Facebook and which other platform? Adelaide?
This is Primrose. I think Instagram.
Oh, Primrose, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Twitter, and because I think on Twitter there are a lot of businesses and business people sharing
exactly
business ideas.
Excellent.
So I think it will be, yeah, it will be a good platform.
Okay,
Instagram
excellent.
as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And how does Instagram link? Because now we have Facebook. Facebook, you can create a company page, share content, run targeted ads, and engage with the community. This is the information when you finally decide on the platform, you need to know if it's going to serve your business well. What is it that you're going to get out of that? So for her, she can run content targets, she can do ads for LinkedIn, create a company page, showcase her expertise, share information, Twitter, quick updates of what's happening, new products and new services, and also a report on industry insights and changes and laws and new type of qualifications and how it can benefit. So Twitter, and then YouTube, educational videos, and then of course WhatsApp. So you have lots of different social media options, ladies. So not to let it hold you back. Explore all of them and then do an analysis of where you can fit in your business. And then what would be the steps for her? So if we have to choose, and if you have to choose one, what would be the steps for her to follow? If you have to choose Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp, choose one and tell me the steps. Miss Anne, can you hear me? Going, gone. Elizabeth. No, not Elizabeth. Adelaide. Adelaide. Okay, there's a lot of silence at the moment. I'm not sure if people are actually there. Adelaide, thank you for joining.
Hello, Rhoda.
Hi. Please tell me how you're doing today. How are the kids?
Yeah, it's hectic. Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm asking.
I just dropped them off at dropped them off at preschool because they had an optometrist appointment this morning. So I just arrived at home now.
Oh, I know. I feel you because I can hear the rush and anxiousness in your voice. So if you have missed, you know that I'm always here to catch up. Just based on your experience, if somebody has to choose to use a social media platform, what are the steps Doesn't have to be perfect, just based on what you know. So whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, WhatsApp, what would be the steps for them?
Okay, I think to create a Facebook page.
Mm-hmm. So that would be the first step. Advertise. Okay, excellent. Thank you so much. Okay.
And then put in a link to WhatsApp.
Okay.
If they want to contact
yes.
the person.
Perfect. Always, if you cannot utilize all the features on a specific platform because there may be costs involved, then you choose a secondary platform, but not more than that. Do not steer people away from too many times. Don't give too many redirects. So important, ladies, and this is what I want you to screenshot here. You have to define your target audience. This determines which platform. Then you create the engaging content. We've been doing that through LinkedIn. You use visuals. You've been introduced to Canva. You offer free resources to show that you are in it, not only to win it, but you're in it because you provide value. You post client testimonials like you heard today, you run ads, you engage and respond. People want to know there is a human behind the posts, behind content. They want to engage with you. Hashtag sends people to your page, and then you cross promote and collaborate. Like today, you are going to cross promote and you're going to collaborate. Is that clear? Okay, so any questions? I'm going a little bit over time. I know that because the Canvas session took a lot of time, and I wanted to do, I'm gonna share this with you. I wanted to do the funnel. It's very advanced in terms of the type of, or also rather say the level of where you're at the moment. So I don't want to overwhelm you because this is not easy to understand. And it takes time to set up because you must understand how it all works together. So what is a funnel? Funnel starts wide and you bring it down. So everybody visits your page, but everybody is not going to end up being a customer. So the strategy is, and I've learned this the hard, long way. So I'm going to give you the short way. Is here. This is where all the work happens. This is where, when people come to that landing page or that website page, ladies, you have to grab their attention there. Okay? And how do you get their attention there? Through your leads. So if you're on Twitter, you create a link to your lead landing page, and then they all land here. But then you have to provide something that will keep on people moving through the different sales stages. And then they ultimately buy. Now, this funnel can be studied later and detailed. I can provide information on that. So awareness through Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, where you create entrants on the landing page, then they make a decision, and then you take them through action. Now, a landing page can have 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages. And I will share with you different types of landing pages. There are so many ways to what they call to skin a cat. So these are the different stages, okay? And they are easy to use and implement as long as you follow the right strategy. Okay, strategy. So when what they buy, the service, what you do, marketing, content campaigns, ebooks, trade shows, social media, those will all get you, will get people into your sales funnel. And then we look at how do you get your leads from the page that you select, and then you look at e-commerce. As I said before, you have to decide which option is best for you. Is it e-commerce site, or is it rather just going to be a marketplace or a website or a landing page? But start with basic, start with simple. If this is new to you, start with simple. I made the terrible mistake and jumping in, and I very much have respect for me that has the courage to do that, because I jumped in and it was trying to swim around in all this information, and it set me back years because I didn't know about the sales funnel. I just knew I have to market, and then I was just everywhere. But you have to streamline, you have to follow the steps. So that's why the action plan comes in. Okay, so also you can have e-commerce on your website if you want to do a website. And if you don't want to do that and you have the money, hire somebody else to do it. Okay, and then there are different models, e-commerce models, in terms of e-commerce service providers. But at the end of the day, it comes to a decision. So if you if you are not sure, always talk to someone in the group. Talk to me. We can set up a one-on-one coaching session to get to helping you choose the right platform, the right strategy for you. And like we say in South Africa, vleit my story is 8. Hi, Lani. So any questions? So that means that's the end of what I wanted to share with you ladies today. I know you've received a lot of information. It might be overwhelming, but this session is one of the most important sessions where you are getting a lot of practical tools, implementing block 1, 2, 3, 4, and now you need to get into action. Okay, I'm opening the floor for questions. Questions, because in 2 minutes I have to run for an appointment. One of my business English students that I teach. Let me know any questions so far on the session that we've covered today. Wow, no one has got any questions. You understood. Thank you. And if you enjoyed the session, you can say thank you. You can send an emoji. Yeah. Anything about the digital
thank
task?
you so much, Rhoda.
You are so welcome. Yes.
Yeah, someone is saying, yeah, and I agree. It would be good to have the recorded session on the WhatsApp so that you can review or watch it again and learn more.
Yeah, I will add information. My friends always call me the queen of information. I'm a walking library. Everything is here in my head. It's somewhere on a file. And if you ask me, I will probably have it and send it to you. But as I've got to know you ladies over the last 3 weeks, I'm able to have an idea, or thank you, Tulu, it's fine. Share, Gold ask about WhatsApp. Let me send her the, Celeste hasn't joined us because she had a meeting. She was hoping to join during the session. She wanting to find out information about the website, I send you that. So please, this is now the last 2 weeks left. You need to get your action plan up and running. So reach out to me individually, not through the chat. Otherwise, it's the group chat. Otherwise, it's too many, too much information in the chat, and people can't find the right information. So anybody that would like to say anything before we leave? And can you switch on your cameras, ladies, for the final attendance checking? I can ask you just to switch on your cameras. Hi, everyone. Good that you are here. Happy to see all of you. I wish I could do a face-to-face with everyone, but I am not so far from you. But yeah, so let me just change the view so I can get everyone into the frame. Okay, view. Okay, gallery. Okay, there we go. Who is not here? Elizabeth. I think Elizabeth might have dropped off. Ah, there you are. I know you said you had you had some difficulty with network.
Yeah.
Yeah, today at least mine is staying stable.
I'm at work
today.
at the same time, managing everything together.
That is what we women do. We always multitask, right?
Yeah.
Primrose, have a look at us, please, Primrose. Lani, what's happening with your nose?
It started bleeding.
Oh. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for joining today. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys in the chat. Yeah. Thank you. And finished.
Okay.
And Fumi finished the modules. So as soon as they have completed the digital task, they're able to receive their certificate. Well done.
Wow.
Okay. So remember, you have time. And Hajara, also, I need to just check your your activities that you submitted last night. I had to go to bed, ladies. It was just too much. So I will also confirm that you will receive your certificate once you completed the final digital task. Okay, and to let you know, there is a link to watch this session on YouTube. Okay, the session was streamed live on YouTube, and I would have wanted you to participate more, but that's fine. People seem to be tired because it's Friday. Yeah. So we will, I will share that link with you. Okay. Thank you, ladies. Bye. Yeah.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Happy weekend. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. You're welcome. Bye-bye. See you. Bye. I hope you sort that out, Lani. Thank you. Are you okay now with your Tulip? Are you okay with your sessions online? Tolu, are you okay?
Yes.
You understand where to check for everything. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Adelaide, do you have a question before I leave?
Hello.
You're good? But you can always connect with me, Adelaide, via WhatsApp. Okay, then we can catch up. Okay. Thank you, ladies.